I don't know. We'll kind of go with like, what do you do? Just kind of like generally.
Okay, so I am a recent college grad. I majored in theater, like theater arts, I guess is like technically what the degree is in. So right now, since I graduated, like I technically graduated last summer because I was just like finishing up like a GE or something that I didn't take in the spring. And then since the pandemic has started, um I have been teaching theater classes, like social distancing theater classes for little kids. So they're actually like really little. It's like music and theater classes
Hmm.
um from a company that I had worked for like a summer before where they used to do it more like at museums and stuff like that, but because of the world we're living in. So I do that. I was finishing up an internship in the fall that was in like script development. Don't do that anymore. And it was really tough because it was unpaid. So it was like very tricky.
What kind of internship was it?
It was in, like, script development, so I would read, like, incoming scripts for documentaries, and sometimes they were, like, videos too, and I just basically had to write coverage on them, so I had to write, like, a couple pages just on, like, plot, character
How'd you get that?
development. I through my school, actually, so I graduated from the University of Southern California,
Okay.
um, and I'd also, like, before the pandemic hit, I was doing a different internship, more specifically in casting, and it only lasted, like, January to March of last year, so when I was back home, I originally wanted an internship, so I was just, like, emailing a bunch of different places being like this was, like, last June or, like, May, I would say, because I'd done internships the summer before, and I was planning on doing the one right after graduation, but when the pandemic hit, I was like, "I don't want that to stop me. Let me see what places will let me do, like, a virtual internship." So I talked to this place, and I was doing it over the summer, but it got to be trickier than I thought because I mean, with COVID, I thought I was gonna have like all this free time. But I also started like once indoor dining started to open up, I was working at a restaurant back in my town. I was teaching these theater classes. I was finishing up a college class or two, and I was doing this internship, and it was just like a whole lot. So come fall and then come like the last just few months of 2021, I've been teaching like the theater and music classes, babysitting for some of those families. Quit the restaurant job because I don't know, I just had like done it for a couple summers and if I could in my mind I was like if I can do something else I will.
Heard
So
that.
I also started kind of another cool venture that I'm working on right now where with two USC alumni who started a new casting website platform with some funding that they had and are trying to market it now to people, to actors and filmmakers to start signing up for it now that it's been launched. So I'm kind of in the throes of like trying to make that happen with just asking people to sign up. It's completely free. They want like their big long-term goal is to kind of make it into like an actors access backstage style thing.
Yeah.
But their whole the catch for them that they're trying to make is that it's free. So, the other ones you have to pay subscriptions for. And they also want to gear it more towards um like filmmakers that are starting out and make it easier for actors to find work through that because a lot of times on like actors access and backstage if they're like big budget films they usually end up going to kind of big name actors anyway that they're
Thanks.
not really considering like these users signed up for so yeah that's kind of the mix and match of everything I'm doing right now which is just to kind of more just to buy the time of when the before the industry opens up hopefully but I do enjoy what I'm doing and saving up so yeah.